Swimming is something most people think of as something to do with your friends and family for fun. People go to town pools and play games in water such as Marco Polo and tag. Others go to the beach to swim, and this type of swimming at the beach is different because you have to swim against currents and waves, which is more hard and requires more swimming experience to do. People like myself swim competitively, in which you race other people and teams in a race with different strokes. There are 4 different strokes: freestyle, backstroke, breaststroke, and butterfly. Each stroke has their advantages and disadvantages. Some are faster than others and some are easier than others. The races are divided into meters and each lap is 25 meters. Common races are the 25 meter, the 50 meter, the 100 meter, the 200 meter. There are also races that are called relay races that yourself and 3 other swimmers race as a team in the same race. Swimming is a sport that requires a lot of practice and hard work and dedication, even though it is not really recognized by many people and is not really appreciated for its worth. It is reported that competitive swimming began in 1844, where the first race was held in England. At first, there was only 2 strokes: side stroke, which is not used today, and breaststroke, and they were not nearly as productive as they are today. It is also reported that swimming began in Egypt in the BCs. Competitive swimming began before the 1896 Olympics. The group was called England's National Swimming Society. Swimming was an event held in the first Olympics, and there was only one type of race, which is the 100 meter. Women were also not allowed to swim in the Olympics at this time. Even sailors raced in these events. Side stroke eventually transitioned to freestyle. From 1908 to 1956, swimmers only swam freestyle and breaststroke. Women began racing in the Olympics in the 1900s, and in 1952, butterfly was added to the Olympics. Now today, there are multiple races per stroke, and there are 2 different types of relays, known as the medley, which is 4 different strokes in the relay, and the freestyle relay, which is all freestyle. My swimming career started very early in my life when my parents decided to bring me to Long Beach Aquatic Center and sign me up for swimming lessons when I was the age of 3, even though at this place you needed swimming experience to start. But the swimming instructor said that she would take me and try to teach me. It took me not very long to learn how to swim because I was a fast learner. I started swimming competitively in 2nd grade for my school team and continued on that throughout my life with the same team through winter and spring. And over the summer I swam for my town team, the Lynbrook swim team. So I was swimming all year round. I have also swam with some very competitive teams such as Long Beach Aquatic, and I've also won multiple ribbons and medals. Once I got into high school, I tried out for the varsity swim team and made it, and swam on varsity for 4 years, which I met some great friends and learned many new things about swimming. I swam many different events at Kellenberg. I swam the 500 meter, which is 20 laps, and I've also swum the 200 IM, which is 2 laps of each stroke in a certain order. My favorite event to swim was the 500 meter freestyle, and I was pretty good at it. I also used my skills as a swimmer to become a lifeguard, which you need certain times to become, and I achieved those times to get the job, which I love doing, and I've been a lifeguard for 3 years. Even though I don't swim on a team anymore, I always practice to become better because it's something I enjoy. Learning to swim is something a lot of people are scared of to begin because they're worried of sinking and drowning. The first thing that people need to learn to swim is to tread water, which without treading water, you won't be able to swim and you'll drown and not be able to swim. When people get into deep water, they frantically panic and move their arms as if they were drowning. All they have to do is lay on their back and float, or you can tread water, which is moving your arms in a circular motion and your legs in a circular motion at the same time, so you stay above the water. After you learn that, you could either learn the strokes or the classic doggy paddle, which is treading water while pushing the water behind you at the same time. The easiest stroke to learn is freestyle, which is also known as front crawl. The way you do this is lay on your stomach head first into the water, and you move your arms in a windmill motion while you kick your feet at the same time. When you need to get a breath, you move your head to the side. Other strokes, such as a backstroke, is also a stroke that is on your back, and it's like freestyle, but it's on your back in a windmill motion. Another stroke is breaststroke, which is the slowest stroke out of all four, while you put your head under every time and you move your arms in a circular motion and your feet in a circular motion. Butterfly, which is arguably the hardest stroke, is one that you move both your arms at the same time, while the other ones are moving them at 2 different times. Overall, swimming is viewed as something that is not very entertaining, or most people don't even watch it, but it is very fun and entertaining to most swimmers. Swimming is also not very hard once you get the hang of it.